Many crypto analysts and speculators think Ripple and its native asset XRP have a big future, making it an attractive option for new and established traders. There are many reasons that XRP is a better option for investing. When you look at this digital asset, the first thing that comes to mind is its affordability. Compared with many other cryptocurrencies with no specific use case yet an incredibly high price value. Billionaire investor Steve Wynn considers XRP as being extremely cheap in juxtaposition to its many utilities. On the other hand, the ongoing SEC lawsuit has served as a significant impediment to the growth rate of this digital asset. While some experts, like top-rated attorney Jeremy Hogan, are of the thought that if a settlement agreement is met between Ripple and the SEC, we will more likely see a reduction in the sales of the XRP token. This reduction would be such that the sales would be limited down to private sales to companies and corporate clients, which could hold up the flow of XRP into the market in the coming years. And with the news of a possible IPO looming, as has been hinted by the CEO of the fintech startup, amidst all of that frenzy and speculation is the possibility for the long-standing lawsuit to come to a halt finally. More emphasis has now been laid on the likelihood that the suit will end in a pretrial statement, as is the case with most cases with the SEC. 96% of all SEC cases are settled before trial, of which 60% are resolved before litigation proceeds, while a more significant percentage are settled in discovery. The big question right now is, who's winning the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit? As the bulls are getting ready in anticipation of a settlement and the possibility of an initial public offering, what impact would a settlement with the SEC have on the price of XRP? Before we go on, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications. Also, now you can join the channel as a paid subscriber for some exclusive benefits. You can also sign up for our free Discord group via the link in the description and join a community of like-minded traders and investors. Recently, the SEC replied to Ripple's opposition in a brief filed on the 18th of May, which was filed under seal for a discovery conference regarding the fintech company's privileged content. Also, the SEC filed a letter motion regarding Ripple's non-public correspondence, where the SEC had a motion to strike Ripple's affirmative defense of a lack of due process and fair notice. Ripple, on the other hand, has dismissed all accusations put forth by the SEC. The U.S. financial regulators have accused the blockchain startup and two of its key officers, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, of illegally offering securities to the United States citizens. According to the SEC, Ripple had issued these XRP tokens as an unregistered security, with the net amount of the illegal sales surpassing $1.3 billion. The SEC first submitted a court filing to the Southern District Court of New York against the company in December of 2020, at which time the case was initiated. This litigation has been dragging on for over half a year, and Ripple has already made a significant advance. Following a series of events and in a more recent update, the judge presiding over the Ripple vs. SEC case, Judge Sarah Nedburn, denied the software company's motion to withhold the SEC from sending out a Memorandum of Understanding request to foreign security regulators. However, the judge had earlier granted Ripple's motion to compel the discovery of documents related to XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Meanwhile, Judge Nedburn denies Ripple's move to prevent the SEC from requesting documents on the case from foreign security agencies. This lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC is expected to birth a robust framework for the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. As the case is termed the cryptocurrency trial of the century, it captured the attention of the whole cryptosphere and has the entire financial industry watching every new event as it unfolds, and as we head towards the likelihood of a possible settlement. In the same light, it has attracted some pro-XRP lawyers, such as the XRP community's favorite attorney, John Deaton, who single-handedly filed a case against the SEC on behalf of the entire XRP army. Also, we have another top-rated attorney, Jeremy Hogan, whose voice had not only resonated within the crypto and XRP sphere, but had attracted even more attention to the unrealistic claims laid by the SEC against Ripple. In some of our previous videos, we've covered both these attorneys' take on the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit from an attorney's point of view, which have been quite insightful. In today's video, we'll be taking a quick look at attorney Jeremy Hogan's take on the far-reaching consequences that a win for Ripple, based on a lack of due process and fair notice, would have on the price of XRP. According to Mr. Hogan, the SEC would most likely want the language enjoining Ripple from any future illegal sales to a civil penalty. Further on, he adds that the disgorgement wouldn't be an easy feat. In his words, XRP has changed hands millions of times. In other words, there's just no way to fairly disgorge profits to investors, because there's no way of fairly knowing who to disgorge to. After reviewing the similar cases with some prominent software companies like Kik and Telegram, and from settling hundreds of such instances himself, Mr. Hogan presses on the idea of a possible disgorgement, which is a tricky one. On that note, he hinted in the direction of Ripple's likely priorities, and these priorities include maintaining its business processes such that a penalty or a disgorgement should not bankrupt the firm, and obtaining regulatory clarity moving forward, given the lawsuit pertains to the past and the present sale of the XRP token. Drawing on his expertise in the legal field and his many years of handling similar such cases, Mr. Hogan adds that, in his opinion, a settlement between the SEC and Ripple is likely to end in one of many ways, and this includes Ripple paying a fine expressly limited to dates pre-lawsuit. Another scenario could be that the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit could likely not include disgorgement of profits to purchasers of the token due to the impracticability of obtaining a 100% successful disgorgement, as well as the feasibility of measuring how to disburse these funds. Or the settlement would become fraught with a clause that includes limitations on the sales of XRP tokens released from an escrow account. It could also happen that the Ripple versus SEC settlement would satisfy Ripple's concerns in terms of maintaining its business model and on-demand liquidity functionality, which would further give exchanges the go-ahead to relist XRP. In his opinion, Mr. Hogan agrees that this litigation would end favorably for Ripple, as it would put XRP in the clear as far as security violations are concerned, making the software company the first ever to obtain 100% clarity with the regulatory agencies in the history of cryptocurrencies. One possible outcome of the case, which I am most wary about, is the limitation of the sales to private sales to companies and clients, which would bottleneck the influx of XRP into the market for years to come. Ripple is renowned for its unusual lobbying aptitude, which has helped the company be in the limelight since the beginning of the year, just as in the case of its newly appointed managing director, Brooks Entwistle, former Uber executive whom the company had hired to bolster its South Asia push. And over the last 3 months, the crypto-based payment processing platform had hired several top-tier executives from Uber, Goldman Sachs, and Amazon, all of which are made possible given the company's title as one of Silicon Valley's most promising unicorn companies. Many critics are interpreting a move that is hardly required for business growth and development or blockchain progress. More so, the company has taken the extra effort to enlist some notable signees into its team and board of directors, former U.S. Treasury Secretary Rosa Rios and Christina Campbell as its CFO. From all indications, and according to these critics, it looks like Ripple only seems to be interested in well-connected veterans to strengthen its position in the SEC lawsuit. The example of the case between Tether versus the New York Attorney General's office indicates that nothing is impossible in the entire crypto segment, however serious the charges may be. Ripple is supported by some of the most passionate and aggressive community in all of crypto space, known as the XRP Army. Also, its team behind the Ripple protocol have pitched a separate XRP ledger for the central bank digital currencies. In a nutshell, Ripple most definitely does not come off as a victim in this SEC legal battle. At this point, we're all aware that Ripple is a few steps ahead of the game in the lawsuit. However, taking a deeper dive into the consequences of a win for Ripple based on lack of due process and fair notice is worth considering. Albeit, we all hope it turns out to be a win-win situation for Ripple, considering the case's outcome determines a lot in terms of the continued sales of XRP, especially to ordinary individuals like you and I. If attorney Jeremy Hogan's predictions do come to light in any case, then it means we might be stuck with only our current holdings of the XRP token, with no possible means to get our hands on some more of our favorite crypto asset. So my best advice is to keep hodling. Don't sell out until we have some regulatory clarity. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like on the video, hitting that subscribe button, and turning on post notifications. Don't forget you can also join the channel as a paid subscriber for some exclusive benefits, and you can join the free Discord group via the link in the description. If you have any questions or comments, let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll see you next time.
That's how it goes. Hollywood perfect.